I spoke with him over FaceTime yesterday, a few words, and he told me he loved me, and I told him I loved him back, and it was great to hear his voice, because I told him, the last time I was with him, he wasn't speaking to me. He couldn't talk. Since then, yesterday evening, he was able to walk assisted, take a few steps with help, and this morning, he was able to walk to the bathroom by himself. So, pretty drastic improvement. I'm not familiar with the whole recovery process of that sort of injury, but he definitely is improving, and the family wanted to let everyone know that they are grateful for the thoughts and prayers, and they feel like the prayers are working, and continue to keep him in your thoughts and prayers, especially for his physical and emotional and his mental well-being. Also, Jace has stressed that they want us coaches and players to focus on baseball. That's why we're here. And he said that Easton would want us to continue down the road and continue playing and having fun. As far as the kids, honestly, they were probably a little naive at first about the situation, which we kind of wanted it that way. They realize he's in the hospital and he had surgery, and they've seen some photos of him, and a couple of them have spoken over FaceTime with him, and that's been really good. So, kids are kids. They're having fun here. Obviously, they miss Easton. They wish he were here. Another, fun thing about that was you're allowed to have 14 on a roster. We had 13, and we were able to get Easton's little brother, Brogan, to come and be with our team. So he arrived yesterday, and he's going to play with us starting today. The family is extremely excited for that. It wasn't their idea. It was us other coaches' idea, and I think it's going to be huge for the family as far as the healing process to have Brogan be there. We're looking forward to being with us. It's just another little Oliverson with the crew, and he's played with some of our boys before, so he just fits right in the mix. So the family is extremely grateful. They feel everyone's prayers, and they wanted me to convey that. Yeah, so he was a big part of our team. It's a huge letdown to not have him here. Pretty kind of just smiling, happy-go-lucky kid. When it came to sports, he was a competitor. He also does wrestling. If you see pictures of him, he has a wrestler's build, like super thick, strong kid. Just a really good competitor. We're definitely going to miss him on the field as far as personality and his physical ability. Yeah.
Thank you. Go there, then next.
Evan Wheaton, Williamsport,
Okay.
Sun-Gazette. How's Brogan sort of been handling everything between what happened with his brother and all of a sudden playing in the Little League World Series?
Yeah. It's definitely emotional for him. I think what's helping is that Easton is improving so fast. If he wasn't in the situation he is now, it definitely would have been harder for Brogan to join us. And then also Jace will be here to help us coach today. So they feel like with Easton improving, they're able to come. That is one concern. I guess I could say one concern the Little League had was bringing him on. He's a 10-year-old, and so he's younger than a lot of these kids, and they were worried if the moment was too big for him. It's a big moment for everybody, including the coaches. As far as baseball, he's a great baseball player. He usually plays with older kids anyway, so I think he's going to be fine as far as, baseball. Kind of a big moment, but, watching the games last night, it's going to be a moment for everybody, so it's pretty exciting. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, Coach Alex with KSL. Mark, being, I think I've chatted with you before, adults working with these kids, you're their baseball coaches, and then something like this happens, they're kids, they're probably scared, and seeing their teammate and their friend like this, how do you also go from coach to almost parent at the same time? That's, make sure these kids are okay.
Yeah, we've been with these kids 2 weeks. When we left California, we had a meeting and just told parents, hey, while we live with them, we're going to be their parents and tell them to clean up after themselves, that sort of thing. And all the parents gave us the okay to get mad at them or whatever. But, so kind of like I said, they were a little naive about the severity of it. They understand he's hurt, but being kids, they bounce back pretty quick, and they've enjoyed it here and stayed busy. It's definitely been more stressful for the coaches and the parents, but kids are doing great. Yeah.
I imagine, Mark, this is the kind of thing that could spark the team and bring them even closer together to really kick butt out there. I mean, this brings them closer together.
Yeah, it does. As far as a team, it's brought us closer together as coaches as well. And honestly, we're kind of in a bubble here, and we can watch the news. We haven't watched a lot of news, and the kids haven't watched any, but it's brought not only our community, but it seems like the whole state, and honestly, maybe I'm exaggerating, but the whole country together when they're getting messages from professional athletes to Easton, and it's pretty remarkable.
Anybody else?
Would you care to identify the teammate that found Easton the night he fell?
No, I won't say it this time.
John?
John Bogie from Penn Live. Is there any prognosis as far as full recovery or anything at this point that you know of?
I don't know the prognosis, but I do know that the MRI Wednesday evening came back normal.